Hi, and very welcome to Organise Events 101. My name is Sam, and you are listening to the 7th episode of this podcast about Organise Events. So, you maybe already have an event going, or you're getting ready to organize one. My question to you now is, why does your event exist? What is its purpose? What does your event stand for? What are you against? And what are your event's values and opinions? All organizations and events know what they do. Many of them understand how they do it, but very few can answer to the question of why they do it. Nowadays, NärCon has some really strong core values, which I talk to all my new organizers about. But there hasn't always been like this. In the beginning, I just founded the event and organized it for a bunch of years, but I didn't really reflect over why I did things the way I did it. Instead, I just went with my gut feeling about a lot of things, and personally, I had some strong feelings regarding what we should do and what we shouldn't do. And a lot of times I could just say stuff like, that doesn't feel like NärCon, but there were no clear guidelines. Then, finally, in 2012, I sat down with my committee before NärCon Sommar, and we talked a whole weekend about what was NärCon, what wasn't NärCon, what would it stand for, and what was we against. And the result was NärCon's core values and guidelines, and boy has these paid off over the years. By having core values, you can send a clear message to your visitors, your organizers, volunteers, and possible business partners. This is what we stand for. This is the kind of event we organize, and you are free to join us. By having core values, your event goes from just any random event to a movement. You will get people who doesn't agree with you, and that is okay. Your event isn't for everyone, and the ones who will join you will believe in your cause and be your loyal fans and spokespersons. So, what are NärCon's core values? In short, they consist of 3 parts. The first one is experiences. Everyone should be able to participate in everything at NärCon. Everything from simple try tasks to explosive magnificent shows should be available to everyone. You can try things you have never done before. You can find new friends who enjoy the same things just as much as you do. There is always something going on at NärCon, and we repeat many of our activities several times, so you won't have to miss out on anything. The second one is refuge for meetings. It is also a place for meetings. Here you can meet people who are exactly like you, who think like you, and who like the same things as you do. But you can also meet people who you would never have met otherwise. People with experiences and interests that you might not even have been aware existed. You should never feel like you don't belong at NärCon, but find space to be proud of yourself, your interests, and your unique personality. And the third and last one is inclusive and available. We do not say no to anyone at NärCon. Everyone belongs. We always do our best to ensure that everyone can afford everything from entrance fee, to food, to lodging, to traveling to the festival, and we try to make sure that our premises and our activities are available and recognize different individual specific needs. Everyone is welcome, everyone is needed, and everyone has a place at NärCon. So, there you have it, the 3 parts of our core values. And if you look at most successful companies who inspire and gather people, they also have some kind of core values and guidelines and some kind of mission. And you should as well. So, to summarize, if you want to inspire people, build a movement and not just a random event. Think hard about what is your why, what is your mission, and what are your core beliefs. And get these into words, communicate them, and people will follow. Not just visitors, but also volunteers, organizers, and business partners. And if you want to learn more about this topic, Simon Sinek has a great TED Talk called How Great Leaders Inspire Action. So check it out. Thank you for listening. Be sure to like and subscribe, and of course, tune in next time. And as usual, if you want to reach me, for example with comments about the podcast, ideas for future episodes, etc., my email address is podcast@narcon.se. This is Organise Events 101 by NärCon, and my name is Sam.